Hi everyone, this is a quick review video of how to use Noteflight. So in case you missed some of the demo in the class, here's a quick review. If you have any questions about something that you're not sure of or something that's not going according to plan and you can't download or things like that, send me an email and we'll work through it, okay? So this is what you should see after you log in as Noteflight. Now, in order to save scores, save things on Noteflight, save files, you do need to confirm your email address. So once you sign up for an account, they'll send you an email to the email address that you gave them, and then you need to go to that email, click on whatever that they are telling you to do, and confirm your email address before you can save. And it is important that you need to save your work because we'll be using this program throughout the whole semester and also for your homework assignments. Okay, so for this particular assignment, after you've created your account, this is the screen that you'll come to, and what you're going to do next is grab the link that I posted on Blackboard for this for the template for this assignment, and here's the link that I just copied and pasted. Okay, and once you paste it in, you should be able to see the template. So this one is called Rhythm Transcription September 8, and you can see that there's 3 lines of things on the page. The first one's example 1, second one's example 2, third one's example 3. This is this is a template that you're going to fill in by listening to the audio file that I attached on Blackboard and trying to see if you can use the notes. We haven't talked about notes, but this is a way to sort of introduce you to notes, to write down what you hear. Okay, and there are a few things I'll sort of give you on tips on how to do that. But the very first thing is this is the template. Now you can't edit this because this is my file, but what you can do is head to the top here in the score menu. This icon is save a copy, and you can, once you click that, then you'll be able to save a copy on your own. Now if you don't see the score menu for some reason, go to this 3 lines over here and just make sure you check off score. Right? But here I'm going to click on save a copy, and now it's saved a copy of it on my account. Okay. And you go back to this tab or your home screen here, go back to your score, and I'm just reloading it. You'll see that under your scores, there's now something called Rhythm Transcription September 8. So that's the template that you saved to your own account. Okay. Now this is the exact same file as I posted, but the difference is that you can edit and add things. What I'd like you to do for this assignment is to listen to the audio file that I posted, and using these guys right here, these durations, actually you're just going to use this thing called the quarter note. Okay, under duration, and what you're going to do is listen and try to write out what you hear. Pretty similar to what we've done on BeatLab, but using different symbols. Okay, for example, you can play what you have right now. Okay, and every time you see a note, this is what's called a note. There's a little big sort of a big oval with a line. We'll call a stem. Every time you see that, that makes a sound. All these other symbols are rests. They don't make sound. Right. So what you want to do is listen, and when you're ready to input something, click on the rest of where you'd like to add sounds, and you'll have a cursor, very much like a word processor. Once you do that, make sure you click on this little squiggly. Actually no. Once you scratch that. Once you do that, you should have a floating note head. Okay, and you should be able to put in stuff. And what you want to do is only use the quarter note. Now, if for some reason you end up having other notes and things like that, don't worry. You can change the note type where it is possible to by just clicking on this note and changing the note type. Now, sometimes it won't let you do a certain way, so just make sure that you sort of test around and see what you can come up with. Again, this is an introduction, so I want to see how you can sort of just play around with this program, just using this thing called the quarter note. Okay, and write down what you hear. Now, also to hear all of the sounds that are available to you, you can click on the note and drag it up and down to see where all the sounds are. If you drag it up and down like this, you can find this right sound that matches what you hear. Okay. Once you have something that you are satisfied with, you think that this is what's going on, and you'd like to save it. So make sure you save it by clicking on this button called Save. Okay. And then what I need you to do is to export it as a PDF. So head to this icon here where there's a cloud with a downward arrow. Click on Export, and you're going to export to PDF. Okay. And once you do that, this is the resulting file, and it'll save it to wherever you had it downloaded to, and you can just upload this to Blackboard as per the instructions. Okay. A few more things here. For the template, I did give you some parts of the answer. So for example, in this measure, we have talked about measure, but this is a measure here, right here. I gave you what that is, and also for this and this. Okay. So all you need to do is listen and see if you can fill out the parts where there are just rests at the moment. Okay, and see if you can use the quarter note, this guy, to write out what you hear. Right? You can always click play to play, and then you can also play in the middle of an example by heading to a bar, okay, and clicking on the bar so it highlights it. And then once you do that, click on the little arrow here that appears above the bar, and you can start playback right from there. Right, and you can pause and stop up there. Okay, lots of stuff here, I know, but all I need you to do is really just use this chance to sort of take a look around and see if you can get familiar with this program, and at the same time use the quarter notes to see if you can transcribe what you hear. Okay, good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've come up with.